Alright, what up guys? James here, aka the Pomp, and today we got another oil base to look at today. So this one is actually something that I postponed for a long time, and I received it when I first came here to Houston. Like I walked in the door and already there was like a little package from me from Australia. And so this guy has actually been in touch with me for quite a while now. We talked about his product, kind of helped him figure out his like list of ingredients very lightly, like almost a year ago now. And so I'm finally receiving his product, and so today we'll be looking at Daniel Williams Pomade, the original. So this one's straight out of Melbourne, Australia. Came all the way from the other side of the world. As you guys can see, it comes in like a 100 milliliter jar. That's just what they do. They don't do the 4 ounces like we do here. Instead, what you get is a 3.4 ounce jar, branding on the face, and then ingredients and no directions, just ingredients on the back. And opening it up, you have the product itself, which is like a nice, just like off-white things. So going off the ingredients, it's a pretty standard product, like very similar to Deluxe, very similar to many other products, with a slight little variation, just like a little bit more like wax and a little bit more variety in terms of that. But the scent itself is a very sweet, I'd say, like grape candy type of smell. And so if you guys are into the fruit one, it reminds me a lot of Schmear. So it has like that like really sweet fruit smell. But we'll go ahead and start applying the product right now and show you guys what it's all about. So as you guys can tell, it actually scoops out really easily. I mean, it's a really soft product. I'll be also be reviewing their medium. Still trying to decide whether this original is also like a medium, but haven't really decided yet, even though I tried it a few times already. And just like the texture suggests, it's really easy to get into the hair, really easy to work around. I mean, it's a really like smooth product despite like the beeswax, paraffin, and microcrystalline wax, and so that makes it still really easy, even without any sort of like oil. So what we're looking at is like a pretty standard traditional product, very basic in ingredients, and not really diverting too much from like the classic trends. And hopefully that should be the last amount of product I need, and we'll go ahead start just slicking everything back and making sure it's all like evenly distributed. You guys can see it's really easy to comb through, like not having a problem at all right now. And it's what we expect out of a pretty like medium like type of pomade, especially for oil base. But like I said before, there's a live view screen, don't get a mirror image, so I'm gonna have to go style my hair elsewhere, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I think I'm done. Let's go ahead and look at the entire hair right now. So that actually took me a lot longer than I expected. Obviously you guys won't know exactly how long, but this product is actually pretty like light, I would say on the medium light side, and so it kind of had like a lot of balance to it. I also tried to go pretty light on the amount of product I was using, so I mean, to get like a more spherical pompadour, it's actually a lot harder to get, and also with the less product, I mean, you guys know what I mean, less product, less hold, more sphericalness, more product, more hold, less sphericalness. So let's go ahead and look at everything overall. So my sides are slicked down pretty nice and tight. Luckily like this area is grown out, making it a lot easier to slick down, but still where this low taper used to be, some of my hairs are still sticking up, and there's no way of getting it down with this product. The part itself is pretty nice and straight, and the shape of the pomp itself is like nice spherical and not like a pretty like average height and stuff like that. So right now, like the scent is kind of like overwhelming. It's pretty strong, like grape candy smell right now. If you guys are into the sweetness, that might be good for you, but you guys know me, I'm not too big of a fan of like fruity sweetness. And so, yeah. But overall, I mean, it got a nice shine, like good slickness, and a good pompadour that I would definitely go out with. I would be a little concerned for any sort of weather, any sort of like heat or wind to mess up the hair, so definitely would need to bring a comb if I'm gonna go out right now. But overall, like it's a good product. Definitely like did a good job taking like some like standard ingredients, some standard traditional ingredients, and kind of putting them into a formula that gives you what you need and is pretty predictable and yet light enough to get a really nice spherical pompadour out of it. And so, yeah, I mean, we'll be looking at their medium in the future, kind of seeing what the difference is between the medium and the original, because I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, so we're gonna have a few like Australian pomades to look at in the near future. And so that concludes the review today. Hope you guys got something out of it. If you guys are looking for like an Australian pomade to kind of pick up and experiment with, like this is a good choice for you guys. So that's it. Daniel Williams pomade. And hope you guys got something, and take care.